Now, it's difficult being Indian cricketer Shreyas Iyer today. But wait, why does this phrase seem all too familiar? Because that's exactly what many thought back in February 2024 when Shreyas Iyer was unceremoniously dumped from the central contracts by the BCCI. And cut to more than a year later, it feels like yet another sucker punch. The Asia Cup squad was announced yesterday and it has elicited strong reactions from you fans and of course experts alike. The one leading the list is that to the unfortunate omission of Shreyas Iyer. What did he do wrong? How could he not find a place in this squad for the Asia Cup? Now, being an Indian cricketer is tough business. There's so much scrutiny which is constant. The pressure is immense. Criticism is quick to come and praise takes time. You can go from being a superstar to a person on the run desperate to hide within moments. Shreyas Iyer will be asking himself, what more did I need to do here? Let me show you what he actually did after BCCI struck him off the contracts. He did not rebel. He did not wither away or let anything else do the talking. He performed. He punched and hard. He won the Ranji Trophy a month after his omission from the contracts. Led the Kolkata Knight Riders to a monumental, much anticipated victory in the Indian Premier League just months later. And of course played the Irani Trophy too. He took Mumbai to victory and that was in October 2024. He took Mumbai to victory at the Saeed Mushtaq Ali tournament too, India's premier state-wise T20 tournament. He was in fact the second highest run scorer for Mumbai. The fourth in that list was part of the Champions League winning squad right after that. This was in early 2025 and he was key in India's middle order there, a key contributor. And he was not done. He switched franchises at the IPL. That was just some months back, taking Punjab Kings to a historic IPL final, just falling short. He was one of the top run getters in that tournament, number 6 on the list. That's exactly what he ended up doing for an entire year after he was given the biggest blow in his career. So what more did they want of him? They said he was not diligent enough, that he had an attitude problem. He had to play more domestic tournaments and prove himself. He did. That got him back into the contracts and into the national side. They said he was suspect to the short stuff, the short deliveries. He worked on it and he managed to negate that. They said he needed to step in whenever they needed him. He did that. He has been their most reliable middle order batter. When asked about his omission, this is what the chief of selectors said.
With regards to Shreyas, I mean, you'll have to tell me who he can replace here. Again, no fault of his, nor is it ours. It's just that you can pick 15 and at the moment he'll have to wait for his chance.
No fault of his, that's correct. No fault of theirs either. But where does that leave Shreyas Iyer? Doubting himself some more and certainly not in the place he wants to be all over again. Experts are just as stumped. Indian cricket has some plans. Shubman Gill is all set to be their all-format captain. This is the grooming phase for him. So, if they could do everything possible to fit Gill into that squad, why is that intensity not being shown for other roles or positions, for other players? The future captain, yes, is important, but he or she is ultimately as good as the team. Fans in India have responded to the squad and they are disgruntled. yes, it's impossible to fit all. I get it. There are many talented cricketers here in the country, and a lot of them are already packed into that squad. The middle order itself is a solid 10 on 10. But what's the message India's think tank have given the ones who missed the bus and deserve to be on it? The Jaiswals, the Iyers and Washington Sundars. It's a tough job being an Indian cricket selector, no doubt, but it has to be. How else will the best get to represent the country on the global stage? Hard work has to pay off. That's what Shreyas Iyer would have told himself and told himself repeatedly. Not in a few weeks, not in some months probably, but in a year surely. And when that doesn't seem to be the natural progression, it can crush you.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 dolar以上mo.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.